Hello, I'm Shelley Rothus, and I'm a different kind of victim. Today, we're going to be discussing, based on the previous video, as to what the current situation is. The current situation is after me and Mickey had tried to get back together, but again, it ended in the same way that the first situation happened. So, bullying cult clans, as I've proven, is that bullying is abuse, and they are in fact alcoholics. So, in the last video I discussed is friendship and how people react to what's happening to the victim. And that also goes along with my own personal boundaries that I need to improve. I can admit that. I do need to improve my personal boundaries as to what behaviors I should accept and not accept. So, the recent situation had gotten more and more afterwards. I had discussed in the previous video is how our relationship ended and what happened after, which was on my birthday that I described how it was ruined because Mickey ended up doing the same exact thing that he did that ruined our last relationship, which was enabling the abuse, encouraging it by just standing there and just watching it happen. So, in the last video I had discussed how friends had decided to end our friendship due to those alcoholics causing problems because they thrive on harming others. So, how do people respond to victims? And what is a friend? What is a healthy relationship as for friendship? You always hear the stand by me, the friends will stand by you and be loyal, no matter what you're going through. A friend is there to listen to you, hear your problems out, be empathetic and caring, and not blame you for having this happen, things that is out of your control. Abuse is not in the control of the victim because they're not the ones that are choosing for it to happen to them. But many people are very selfish and they'll take it as though it's happening to them. And that's happened quite a bit when I went through this stuff with dealing with the bullying cult clans here. Even with online. See, the patterns of abuse and how people respond to it and how they actually enable abuse can happen in any type of abuse. Because I also lost friends online, or people who were afraid to be seen talking to me, or even known that they're friends with me. It happens in real life too. That's right. After the bullying cult clans attacked me, quite a bit of people had told me that they couldn't be my friend because they didn't want to get in the middle. They were afraid that it would happen to them. Oh, the fear. That's why I call it a cult clan. Because people are afraid and don't like being abused. So what about the victim? Who should they remain friends with? What should they tolerate and accept? Should they be understanding that a friend doesn't want to be stressed out by what's happening to them? The abuse that's actually happening to them? No. As I realized tonight after talking to another person on the phone based upon the situation that's been happening, is that's not a friend. If they're gonna yell at you and be mad at you for having this happen to you, that's not your choice, that's not a friend. A friend is going to be there for you and listen to you and support you, no matter what you're going through. It's not your fault that you're being abused. So, one thing I decided is that I am going to work on this, and I need to be stronger and not continue giving so many chances to people that actually don't deserve them. My question in the last video was, how many chances should I give people? That's something I need to work on. I really need to think about that, and that's something I'm going to be really thinking about now, is how many chances and what should I expect from people that I do give another chance to. So, patterns of abuse. As you can see, that they don't change, and it's very similar as to what happens to the victim and what they go through. So, that's just an overview based on the previous video and what's been happening. So, these people are acting in ways that, well, we think as childlike, but they are assholes. As I stated, is that Mickey's ex-girlfriend, her way of insulting me was mimicking my laugh. Guess what happened tonight? When I came back home after work, a group of the Bullying Cloak Clan had come into the hallway, and when I was in the elevator, even the person who had given me a ride home from work heard them imitating my laugh as a way to insult me. Oh my goodness, how pathetic. Like, that's gonna insult me. Give me a break. And then tonight I had come to that realization when a friend had told me that they're stressed out about it. It's like, it's not happening to you. So that's where I said the walk away method was good. I just walked out because it's not the first time that this has happened. And I'm so done. I'm trying to move my life upwards and be that person I wanted to be and strive and just keep on going. So my goal is to really see this and really think about it as to what I'm going to tolerate from now on, and come up with a new boundary that I'm going to stand by and work on hard to do so. Again, this was just an overview. I'm Shelley Rothus, and I'm a different kind of victim. See you next time.